Now, many people on the continent are keenly watching the developments from China's two sessions. Analysts are weighing in on how new policies will impact on relations with Africa. Here are some views.
You should take interest because an annual meeting of any place is worth paying attention to, because they might come up with policies that would affect the country. There may be a few statements here and there saying how they can interact with other countries. And then that's where Africa comes in. Where is Africa placed in the discussion, the two-session discussions about China's engagement with other countries? So in that sense, then people in Africa, particularly policymakers, need to pay attention to whatever may be going on there and then see how it might relate to individual countries. The way it might relate to Kenya is not the same way it would relate to Ethiopia or to Congo. So each individual country will need to pay attention, looking at its own interest, and see how is the two-session going, to what extent does it affect our relations with China.
With the strongly and deeply relationship between China and South Africa, I think two countries will benefit for each other, and especially for African countries. China, of course, obviously China will invest more in South Africa with one Belt, one Road policies.
I'm a second-generation Chinese living in South Africa now, and I'm hoping that it'll create more opportunities. Even if one day we want to go back, it'll make it easier for us. And also I'm hoping that in terms of export, in terms of economic growth, it'll help South Africa.
With the increase of number of immigrants, that hopefully South Africans get to know more about the East and the Chinese culture, and also benefit from the flow of commodities.
We are seeing an annual increase in Sino-African trade, as well as to other nations like India, and certainly China's growth around 6% is phenomenal compared to other countries in the world. I think in Africa, it's Ethiopia and Rwanda are about the only countries which have a growth rate more than 6% per year. In South Africa, our growth rate is 0.8% per year at the moment.